Welcome to our channel. Okay guys, we're gonna remove the lean back covers on this factory interior. And again, we don't save them, so we are not sentimental about it. We're gonna cut. Besides, it's a quicker installation this way, or a quicker removal. Now we have our armrest in this side, and it's held by a 10 bolt. And sometimes we have a clip in the other side, so we just have to cut the cover. Let me check if it's the clip right there. Yep. Let's see the clip. It should come out. Yeah. No clip, just pressure. And there you have the armrest out. You got a pretzel. Very old pretzel. No guys, these covers, mostly they're toast. They're no longer flexible, so we have to cut them like this so we can release the covers. And the client say, oh, my covers is still good in the back. This is how good they still, so it's all rotten. Okay guys, you're gonna have a hack rings for the headrest right here too. And two more right here. And a few more in the line. And we fight static with anti-static spray because we don't want our equipment, electronic equipment, to get damaged. So that's preventive. There you have it, guys. That's the removal of the lean back. Now this is your cushion, and it's mostly clips. Yeah. and hack rings, guys. So we just cut the hack rings and we release the whole cover. So we want to demystify the installation process, make it quicker for you guys. So I don't want to entertain you in the video just cutting hack rings. We just remove those and the cover will be off. I'll continue in the next video for the front, which is not really that different. Every video that we make will follow more or less the same process, slightly different for the installation. But if you have any question, please put it in the comments. I'll be more than happy to help you with your questions. Like and subscribe, guys. See you in the next video. Okay, guys, I'm gonna demonstrate the removal of the covers in the front. For this particular vehicle, we have the heaters. Heaters for this particular car, the Camry, are attached to the cover. So we have to detach them from the cover and glue them back into the foam so they can be operational in the new covers. So again, we are not sentimental about the covers. We don't want to save them. That's what I mean. Now, because we have the heaters, the cushion element, we need to be able to detach all the wire harness from the frame. So this is the wire harness. All we have to do is pry the clips so we can release them from the assembly. And it's several plugs, it's like 4 of them. Now this little square right here, it has a little plastic uh, safety lock. So we'll remove that safety lock so we can remove the plug from it. It's not difficult, guys. It's basically very straightforward. It's just little tabs that you have to pry down and it releases everything. So that's for our cushion. And there you have it. The same process that you want to do in the lean back is the one in the cushion. So once you peel it off, you're going to find the heater attached to the cover. I'm going to demonstrate here in the backrest so you can see. You have the airbag reinforcement. We just cut them off. Now this is the heater, guys, so we have to be careful when we cut the tabs. It's attached to the cover. And very carefully, because you don't want to cut the wire that connects the section from the bottom to the top. Very carefully, we're going to remove the top section so we don't cut the heated element. Very important, do it carefully so you don't cut the heater. And you want to be cutting the tabs. They are attached to the cover. Now, you gotta be careful here, guys, because as you can see, the pull from the cover goes on top of the center part of the heater. You wanna keep this feature when we reload the new cover. So we're gonna proceed to glue this into the foam. And this is Super 77 3M. This is just to hold it in place so it doesn't go anywhere. I prefer this adhesive because it's not interfering heavily with the heated element. It holds it in place clean compared to the yellow adhesive, which is a lot of plastic in it. And there you have it, guys. That was the removal. We just want to get the hack rings from there. Let me do it so you can see. We have two hack rings. One, two. That was it. Same process for the cushion. And that was the removal of the covers. We're going to continue in the next video, guys, with the loading. First, we're going to sort all the covers, load them in place, and then fully trim those covers. If you have a question, please put it in the comments. And visit LeatherTeck.com by EM Upholstery Technology. Okay, guys, now we're going to load the covers. By now, we already sort every single cover. We know where it belongs, so there is no confusion. And the only tool that we're gonna need is our pocket knife, which you guys know is dull, it's not really sharp, it's just to cut the pull. So we have access for the hack ring. You're gonna have normally pliers like this. This is for the hack rings and obviously the hack rings. So the loading process, guys, is nothing else than prepare all the pulls and put them in every single piece. It's not the fully trimming of the cover. It's just so we can secure all the pulls in place. So for example, in this one, because the process is going to be the same for all of them. We put it in here, we center our cover, and with our little knife, I'm doing this way so you can see. Once we have it in the center, the phone normally has the marks where the pulls or the hack rings goes. So we just make a small incision because this incision aids in the process of the installation. That's all it is. And then we load the cover with the hack rings. There you have it, guys. That's one section. Then I'm gonna do this section right here, and I gonna ended up doing the headrest. Always, always you center your cover and then you do the hack ring. And the last two goes here in the headrest. We always find the center. We make the incisions for the headrest. And then we put the hack rings. Now guys, for this particular vehicle, the trimming process or the full trim process, in this particular car, it has clips all around the plastic. So we gotta be careful with that. Just want you to see how I gonna fold it. Because that's the step two once we have all the covers loaded. So I'm gonna load them all just so you can see how we turn it over. And the last step is gonna be just to trim them around the back plate. In this case, it's plastic. So that will be the whole completion. So I'm gonna stop here, guys, so I can load all the other ones. But there you have it. That's the process. And I'm gonna come back so we can complete the trimming. Probably I'll demonstrate two sections. I don't want to demonstrate all of them because it's the same process over and over and over. Yeah, so you can see how the process goes. I'll continue in the next video. If you have questions, put it in the comments. I'll be more than happy to help you. Okay, guys, you have loaded all your covers by now. All we're gonna be doing is trimming. So I'm gonna go on sections. And these are the boosters for the back. It has an airbag. When you load this one, the only thing is just to put the two reinforcements for the airbag, the number 10, and that's it. There's nothing more to do. Grab it over. Now, this has a little channel right here where this one goes, just like the original. We're gonna load that one. Now, these ones, if you remember when you remove them, there just has a flat cat. And there is a little top in the other side, and we has to be clipped into it, just like so. And that's it. That is the whole process for the booster. Just keep on going. Basically, it's just a copy of the previous process from the original. So that's all your tops. We got them all done, but this one goes in the corner. So the factory, they just did a slit over here like that. Grab it in the corner. And there you have it, guys. This is one booster. Oh, I forgot. Remember in previous videos we talked about this? We put back the screws from the attachment because later on it's easy to find them. There you have them. So when we remove them, we put them back on all the time. And that's for all processes. It's the same thing. We just line up our holes right here. So that's the way we find them easily. We don't have to struggle. And the booster with the airbag. And if you have questions, put it in the comments, please. Okay, guys, now we're gonna show the armrest. I'm gonna use the spatula to pry this up. When you pry this up, it has an angle. You don't wanna rely just in the angle. You're gonna put a arrow indicating which one is the front. Then we just proceed to remove it. Now this is our new one. We just do the zipper. I'm gonna check the seam allowances now. Okay. Now we wanna do the zipper. One end, guys, is just the pin, so that's good right there. The other side has the bolt. So I'm gonna remove all this excess of plastic. And we tuck the cutting of the zipper underneath, just like that. Same here. And we put, there is metal wire right here, so you have to be sure that it's clear because that's where this pitch is gonna be attached to. And if you see, they have these hooks, so that one goes first and then it latches on the back, just like so. And there you have it, guys. That's your center console for the lean back on the rear. I'm gonna prepare the other pieces for the trimming. If you have questions, please put it in the comments. It's not that difficult. We are demystifying the installation process. As you can see, it's easy. And I already opened my hole right here for the plastic. The cover is already mounted. All we have to do is the trimming. Now, these ones, everything goes inside the grooves right here. I still have the old debris from the previous cover. Actually, I have them all, so I haven't removed them yet. So all it is, guys, is a clip. It can be tougher sometimes, but it's doable for sure. Okay, we already have the old one. Now we're gonna work in getting all these inputs. So I'm gonna be using my tack remover and I'm gonna assess where the clips are. There is two ways to do that. You just remember where they are, or you put a little mark with a chalk, because those are the points that you're gonna make pressure. Let's mark them all so you can see how it's done. So we have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now this put there. Just like that, guys. It's gonna sound a little intense because it kind of cracks. Let me use this one, it's a little longer. Just like that. And that's how the whole process is gonna go, guys. That one is done. I believe this excess of the material is interfering with the locking mechanism. Have to clear it. It was not that robust as I thought. It's weak, so we have to cut the excess on the back to ease the trimming. Yes, it can be done by hand. No need for the tool, at least in this area over here. And there you have it, guys. We want to proceed to load the armrest. And there you have it, guys. The same trimming process we're going to do in the small section. I'm going to demonstrate probably the cushion. It's basically the same, nothing changed. I'm going to be doing the cushion. This is the trimming. It's already loaded. And this is apparently the easiest ones of all. We're just going to put the clips back in position. It's nothing much about this seat. The trimming is so simple. You don't need to use hard greens, anything. Just stretch it and clip it in place. It's nothing to it, basically. Wow. All we're gonna do is remove these two clips right here. The other way we can do this, we're gonna do it with a clip. So we have options here. Stick off the clip. And there you have it, guys. That was your trimming for the rear cushion. Okay, guys, we're gonna be doing the headrest now, and for this particular vehicle, we're gonna use nylon bag. The leather is not removable. These are molded headrests, molded headrest. Now we have our covers, and again, there is vacuums, there is gigs. We're doing it like you guys are gonna do it at home, so by hand. Just squish it down, and basically done, guys. We're gonna remove the excess. Hmm. This one is a Rebel. There. And there you have it, guys. The other one is identical. That is your headrest in this vehicle. The other one is just the same. If you have questions, please put it in the comments. Like and subscribe. Okay, guys, now we have the front seat. Um, these are from an older generation, so the cover doesn't have zippers for easy access. So this is trim old school. So basically, we have to turn the cover over. And this new covers has our new material that is more slippery. All that comes in our LeatherTeck kits. It's more smooth and slides over the foam. But in this case, because of the way that it's been trimmed, this is the airbag reinforcements. We're gonna be adding nylon into this. See. Now, guys, one side doesn't have the airbag, so we can put nylon all the way there. But in the airbag side, we only gonna go all the way to the first reinforcement because we don't want the nylon to have any interference with the deployment of the airbag. Very important, so you don't go over it. And this is gonna allow for a smooth trimming. The other thing to check is that the nylon doesn't interfere with the Velcro. Just like that. Now we have to make the cut for the heater so it doesn't ruin the heating element. In this case, not all the cuts are gonna come with this. And we make our incisions for the hot rings. We're gonna use 2 hard cranes in this case. Now this is the way we wanna load this. Just like that. Now we're gonna set the hard cranes in place. There. Now we still have the old debris of the airbag. We wanna remove it. Just so you know, the first layer of the reinforcement goes around the airbag through here, and the other one brace it in the opposite side. So we're gonna start to slide our cover down so we can get to the first reinforcement, which is this one. And then the second one reinforcement through the other hole. When we get to the second reinforcement, it's the same process. And the other one through here. Now that we are there, we're gonna secure the airbag reinforcements. And now that they're latched to each other, we can continue with the trimming. I'm gonna put it here in the bridge. I'm gonna set up the camera so you guys can see how the next process is gonna be. And I demonstrate once I have it in the next page. Okay guys, now we have the setup on the table. The next thing to do right here is we're gonna stretch our sides right here. I'm sorry if the camera didn't catch that, but basically I'm pulling down so I can hold the Velcro in position. That's all I'm doing right here. And now I'm gonna get our material to the other side for the zipper. Just like so. And it's gonna come out right here. Now We have our heated cable here. We need to make an incision to get the cable to the other side. On this one, we're gonna disconnect it and run it through the hole and reconnect it in a little bit. We're gonna proceed to stretch our zipper. Airbag wire is gonna go to the other side. Now we can do the installation of the zipper. The ends we want to get under the foam always goes under the foam. If there is no other way, then we put it in another way, but always under the foam. So now, guys, there was your trimming for your backrest. In the last section, I'm gonna remove this, the molding. Let's take it out right now. It's only one Phillip over here. So we can pop this out. And it's gonna have a little clip over here. Just like that. And we pull forward. It's another one right there. It's like a metal tab. We just use the ice picker. There you have it. I don't really want to disconnect it. You can do that if you like. I'm gonna stay away from that process. And now, guys, I'm gonna prepare the cushion and the camera because we're gonna do this in the floor. Just to complete our installation here, I just want you to see this removal. So, questions, put it in the comments. And I'll continue in the next video. Okay, guys, now we're gonna be loading the cushion to complete this trimming section. And I like the floor because it gives us leverage. And we're gonna cross out our cables on top of the metal bar. We're gonna cross also the material and as much foam as we can. We're gonna use our spatula to get the material to the other side. Once we have that one in place, we will proceed to the trimming in the center. Then we want to flip it so we can do the rear. We're gonna pull it and we want to get all our foam to the other side, just like so. And we're gonna start to do our connections back for the heaters. Just like so, that's one. We have another one here. Now for this one, we have this tab, this other tab, this one over here, this one over there, and this one goes here. Once we have our wiring, we're gonna hot ring our plastic piece. Just like that. We're gonna check all our wiring. This in place. And trim these plastics. There. Now I know I have a slimming section which is gonna be here for the clip, the metal clip. We wanna clear this section. And now we can put this molding. It's gonna enter this way. It's gonna clip in the hole in this section. Then it has a bolt in the very end. Just so you know the sequence. That one is there. Then we wanna do this one. And that was it, guys. We're gonna put our Phillips screw in the back. And now we can complete the trimming with the elastic. And the last part is to open the headrest guides. If you don't feel confident to do it like this, use the chalk. And the last part is installation is the reverse of the removal. So there you have it, guys. It's not that difficult. We are demystifying the installation process. Visit LeatherTeck.com by Upholstery Technology. You can buy your kits so you can install them yourself, or bring it to San Bernardino. We'll do it for you. Save some money, do the installation. Like and subscribe. Comments, questions, put it in the comments, please. And thank you guys for your support to the channel. Okay, guys, here you have it. The completion of the 2012 Toyota Camry. Very clean interior, two tones with the winds, and as you can see, it's just beautiful. Don't lose your opportunity to upgrade your kit, your leather kit. Change your ugly, stinky cloth and get leather. And guys, you can smell the leather brand new. It's just like a new car again. Like and subscribe. And if you have questions, guys, please put it in the comments. I'll be more than happy to help you. And visit LeatherTeck.com by Upholstery Technology.